Hello ladies, Sharon's here. I am so glad you joined me today. Today I'm going to do Get Ready With Me, and I am going to be using the Viseart Paris Edit Palette. And that's a mouthful, isn't it, girlfriends? I love it. It is a beautiful little palette. It is small, it is simple, and it just gives a punch. And this is the look that I'm wearing today and while I show you. And this little palette has 12 shadows. And I want to talk to you a little bit about this new little palette. Of course, I like everything that Viseart's got out, but this one ties in with me because I'm a cool girl, and other than a cool girl, my skin is a cool girl, okay? Now don't get me wrong, I love the warmer palettes. They look good on cool gals also. But this is perfect for spring and summer. And as a matter of fact, I may be wearing this all through summer. This has the hottest little looks, and they're gorgeous. I am so taken with this. These colors are absolutely to die for. I want to talk to you about each and every one that's in this palette. Okay, the first one here is called Petal. And it's a light dusky pink with a matte finish. This would be great to cover your whole entire eye. It would be great if you just wanted a light colored transition line. Love, love, love this. So pretty. The next one is Stop Silica, and this one is a white gold with a metallic finish. This next one over here is your Creme Brulee. Now, Creme Brulee is like perfect for your transition line. Perfect! I absolutely love this. It is just gorgeous. And it's a medium camel brown with a matte finish. This color right here is Fleur. Okay, and Fleur is a muted mauve with a matte finish. And I'm reading the directions because I want you to get the color straight in your mind, because cameras can play tricks on you. Going down to this row here is Opera. This is probably my favorite color out of everything, because this is the most gorgeous pink ever. It is with a metallic finish. I've just got to show you all this. I mean, look at this. Can you see that on my hand? Of course, you know, I've got those swatches that you're going to see here. You probably saw them a while ago. But that is just gorgeous. I mean, that's what I have on my eyelids today. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right. This next one we're going to, which is absolutely die for, is Beaux Arts. Beaux Arts is a very light copper with a metallic finish. Beautiful. That'd be good for you gals with brown eyes. All right, this one, which I just absolutely am crazy about, is Tulle. It's a warm pink with a matte finish. This is one of the mattes. This on the end, and that's what I have in the corners of my eyes right here. Okay, and this color is Cerise. It's black cherry with reflective particles in it. It's matte, but it's got the little particles in it, and it's the cherry. Oh, to die for, to die for. And we're going down to this row now. Let's get down to this row. This is Saint Germain. It's smoky purple with a metallic finish. This one next to it is Marseille. It's copper brown with metallic finish. And this one here is Pirouette, and it is a warm brown with a satin finish. The one on the end here is Tulle, which is perfect purple mauve with a satin finish. So these are to die for. To die for. There's so many looks here, I can't even believe it. I'm going to be doing almost a different look, you know, throughout the weekend in some of the other videos, because I really think you gals need this palette. This is something else. I mean, for spring and summer, you're covered. You're covered. They are just absolutely gorgeous. And we're going to have a lot of fun with this palette. All the words for everything were in French. Had trouble with one of them. But it's been a while, okay? And with my accent, not everything's going to sound like everybody else's anyway. But I want you guys to hang in there and get your pen and pencils down, take notes, because we are going to do a get ready with me. I'm going to show you how I got this look. All right, my ladies, so let's get started. So I've gone ahead and I've applied my Chanel foundation. I have applied my blush, Charlotte Tilbury blush. I have gone ahead, and I will have all that listed down below. And I've gone ahead and put my eyebrows on, girlfriends. And, you know, my lipstick, my Tom Ford Spanish Pink. Got everything ready to go. Alright, so I'm going to pick up my little palette here. I just love this palette. It's so cute. Okay, you say, ooh, Sharon, where are you going to start with first? Well, okay, so I'm going to start out by priming my eyelids first. I already have on Painterly Pot by MAC. So now I want to dust them. I want to give a smooth canvas so the rest of my shadows will slide. This particular little palette does not have what I call a white or a you know, blanc type like MAC does, or any of the ones I usually use. I could use a lighter pink, but I kind of just want to go, you know, kind of white with this, just a neutral color. So I'm going to obviously pick up my MAC. This is my blanc type, and as you can see, I'm going to hang on to it for all I've got. So I'm going to go over my eyelid like this because I want a smooth canvas. Okay, so I just want to make, I don't have any issues there. I'm going to do it again. The next one. Okay, you see I'm just putting it up right up under my eyebrows. Okay, that gives me, like I said, the smooth canvas to apply all these shadows. That way they won't streak, you won't skip, and you've got a smooth canvas. All right, the one that I'm going to start putting on first is going to be, let me fold this back, it'll be easier. This one right here, this is the Creme Brulee, all right? We're going to use the Creme Brulee for a transition line. So I'm going to grab my little brush that I use for that. And this particular brush that I'm going to be using is the E35. And yeah, it's the E35. I'm going to dip in there. Okay. And basically I'm going to make circles here like I've shown you, but I'm going to go up, work on a transition line. Now this is going to be a very cool look. Look, remember, this is not going to be just out there and in your face, okay? So let's keep working on that. Oh, I love this Creme Brulee color. Ooh, it's pretty. Oh yeah. Ooh, 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 ooh. You know, you can just get all kinds of ideas when you're working on this, let me tell you. Okay, I'm going to do the other side. Want to make sure you guys can see because, you know, this is not my forte, girlfriends, is to get ready with me. So, and when I say it's not my forte, you know, I love my skincare and apply that and demonstrate that more. I'm not saying I don't love makeup. Absolutely I do, or I wouldn't have a channel. However, sometimes it can get awkward if you don't have just the right tables, the right chairs, the right lighting, you know, everything for a get ready with me, if you know what I mean. Okay, Now I have a pretty good transition line going there. Ooh, isn't that pretty? Pretty. That's soft and lovely. Okay, the next thing I want to do is kind of build out my corner a little bit here, and I want to intensify my crease up here a little bit. So I'm going to pick up one of my very favorite little brushes here that I absolutely love, and this is the Zoeva, which I've told you guys about. If you have little small eyes, you need these brushes that I'm using. They are the holy grail for little small eyes. And this is the 231, the Luxe Petite Crease. Alright, I'm going into this floor right here. That is going to be perfect. Can you all see that? The floor is right here. I'm going to be working with this as far as building up, you know, a crease and a corner. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here and I'm going to dab in the corner, pat. And then I'm going to gently move it up here to kind of carve around this eye and give myself a little socket, if you know what I mean. I'm trying to take away from the hooded eyes and make my eyes look a little larger and emphasize those. You see what I'm doing here? I'm going to keep working on it because it's not where I really want it yet. But these little brushes just stay right in that socket, and this is what I'm doing. I'm staying right in this socket right now. And then of course, I'm going to build up this corner a little bit more. Alright, now I'm going over here and I'm going to build up the other side. I'm going to dab first here. Then I'm going to move right up to that socket. Gently, windshield wipers. Because I have real crepey skin. When you're my age, 71 years old, you're going to have crepey skin. I mean like tissue paper crepey. Like wet tissue paper crepey, okay? So you have got to dab a lot. You've got to work back and forth and gently take the brush. If you push a brush too hard on crepey skin, you're going to have all kinds of lines and spaces, and you're going to look like a bloody mess. Okay, so that's what I'm doing here. Okay. Build that up pretty good. Okay, now I'm going in, I'm going to define an outer V. So I'm going into this color and then Cerise. Cerise is the one right here that looks like black cherries, okay, right here. I'm using this one, dabbing it in there, okay, and I'm going to start working on this outer V. I'm going to dab. Ooh, I rub this. Oh, yeah. Girlfriends, I think we have something new and lovely here. You know, I've only worked with this palette one time because I was waiting to get in front of you guys to do the rest. Okay, dab. Because I'm a cool girl, you know, and all we've seen for so many years, for the last 2 years, are hot palettes, warm palettes, if you know what I'm saying. And most of them have been warm. So, and don't get me wrong, I really like a warm look, but it is so fun here to have a beautiful, cool palette. Now, girlfriends, I'm telling you, this is beautiful. Woo! Look at there. Okay, and boy, we haven't even gotten to the good part yet. All right, but I do want to pick up my pencil brush and under the eye lightly and not a heavy line. I want to go into that the creme brulee that we had done the first time. Okay, and I want to take my line right under there. It doesn't have to be dark. I'm just giving the eyes some definition. Gotta have my mouth open, like I think that's helping me, right? This is beautiful palette. Okay, now I want to go back into Fleur that we did the first time. That's up the top, the right hand, and I'm just going to do this outer corner in Fleur for just a little bit, maybe take it a little bit in. Now I'm going to go ahead in the cerise and I'm going to dip that in. We're not going to do a lot, we're just going to do right here, just this little outer edge, just to tie in with that V. And over here the same. Okay, now the next thing we're going to do, obviously, is the eyelid. This is the fun part. This is the ecstatic part. This is the part I can't wait. What we're going to do for the eyelids is to use the Opera. This is the pink one right here. This is probably the prettiest one in the palette. Let me see if you can see this. Isn't that gorgeous? I mean, that is pretty. Ooh! Looky there, girlfriends. Okay, now this is what we're going to do. I'm not going to take a brush and just apply it directly on my eyelid. You all have seen me a million times. If I use one of these shiny colors, I've usually got a white base to my eyes. Now let me tell you about the white base. The white base is just going to make that frosty, beautiful, shiny color or metallic color just completely pop. Okay? Now, there's lots of things you can use. Years back, when I just even first started YouTube, we were all using the Lingerie by NYX. And the lingerie is a, white, color here. And we put it on our eyelids. And it would make our shadows, stick pretty and be brighter. Okay, since then they've come out with a lot more. You can use the NYX Milk, pencil. Just take this and rub it. Just rub it. You don't have to be neat about it. And then pat the color in with a brush. Or you can use a NYX Fine Pencil and just do strokes. But for our age, I recommend something that is smooth and easy. I recommend myself that I use and that I love is the NYX white, it's not NYX, I'm sorry, it's Sephora's white pencil here. Y'all have seen me use this. So this is what I do with it. I pick up this pencil and it's white, pay no attention to the makeup on the end. And I'm just going to, on this eyelid, scrape this around. I mean, you don't have to be neat about it, okay? You're just going to put it on there. Okay, now we want to take our color with our paddle brush, a small little paddle brush, dip it into that pink color, and it is going to make it shine so much more. And you see what I'm doing? I'm just patting. I'm just patting. And I'm trying not to, bring it up and mess up any lines. And dip it in again because we're going to the next eye. And, women, I'd say in their 50s and 60s really know this trick, because this was an old Hollywood trick, I can tell you. And I know back in my days, and people close to my age, like Mary Ellen and some of the others, we knew all of these, you know, tricks to make everything pop and to make everything showstopper. And like in our area, that was the first time that they had gloss that came out, and the first one to carry it was actually Neiman Marcus in a little pot, in a pot about this big. And I mean, I remember I was the first one in school to wear it, and I got stopped everywhere. Not only the whole school would stop me one by one, but if I went out of the house to go anywhere or do anything, or you know, go work a little part-time job or whatever, I mean, everybody, oh, your lips, because you know, it was a new thing then. Now, we wear it every day of our lives all the time. And it's been going on since the 60s, my ladies, okay? Just letting you guys know that, all right? All right, now I'm going back in with my brush here that I used, you know, to make my creases, and I'm just going to go through here and clean up that line because I want to make sure I don't have any little glitter up there. And I'm going to dab it in, darken my corner a little bit more. This is putting the final touches on everything. Dab it in my cerise. Dab, dab, dab. All right, my ladies, do you see that? Isn't that the prettiest look? I mean, this little palette is to die for. There are so many other looks I could show you. I mean, it's unbelievable. Now, I'm going to step away from this little palette, and I will be back. I'm going to go put my eyeliner, my tight line, my eyes, and put my mascara on, and then you'll see the full effect. I'll be right back. All right, my ladies, there you go. Put my mascara on, you know, finished up with everything. Now, it's better this look if you have on a beautiful pinky Teint nude. The Tom Ford Spanish Pink is a beautiful color to wear with this palette. I can just tell you right now. I will have this listed down below, of course. See? Love it. Absolutely love this little palette. It was fantastic. To let each and every one of you know, because you always ask, definitely I had on my Chanel Le Teint. I am a BR32 in this, and this is got to be one of the hottest foundations I've ever worn, and I will continue wearing it all the time. The blush that I am wearing today is by Charlotte Tilbury, and it's Ecstasy. This is one of her fantastic blushes that you have seen me wear. This, and then what I do, the Cheek-to-Chic, the Love Glow or something like that. But this is Ecstasy, and it's fantastic. Absolutely love it. Cannot beat Charlotte Tilbury. I'll have that listed down below. All over my face, I gave myself a little sheen, and that was from the MAC Soft and Gentle Mineralized Skin Finish. That is what I do to give myself a little bit of glow. I don't use any other highlighter. This is the holy grail to me. And as long as they're alive and breathing and selling it, I'm going to keep buying. And then, of course, my contour was Charlotte Tilbury's. I mean, this is the only way to go for me. Okay, this is the Film Star. Love it, love it, love it. The best color. It just worked for me. Under my eyes, I use the Charlotte Tilbury, and this is the light concealer that I put under it. And this is what I did. Okay, I took the Too Faced and I rubbed it on my hand right here, just like this. Then I took this and rubbed it in with it. And then I just patted under each eye, and you know what? Came out smooth. This, you know, stands in for a corrector. But I mixed them together, and very little. I mean, it was just a pin drop, okay? And I mixed the two together. Came out beautifully. I was very happy about that. We'll see how it does in about 10 hours. And then, of course, the Ghost Edit. This has the dim light in here, and I use that as the finishing powder right there, okay, for my whole face, kind of seal it up. So these were the products. And for my mascara, I use the Essence. I'm enjoying that. I've never tried it before, but it's interesting. All right, and so far I'm really liking it. I mean, it works. And then, of course, I tie-lined with my new Marc Jacob pen, and it is the, hang on, my ladies, let me tell you what color it is. It's a beautiful, beautiful blue. It's the Overnight. That's what it is. It's the Overnight. And it went perfectly to make my eyes pop with this look. This ties in. So, my ladies, that is about it. And I'll have everything listed down below. If you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comments section. I want to thank every single one of my new subbies for joining me. I appreciate it. Thanks for being a member of my tribe. I love each and every one of you. To every single one of my subscribers, I want you to stay sassy, classy, and confident. And give me a big thumbs up on this Get Ready With Me.